Hi there, folks. Welcome to session. I'm going to get this wrong. Session 114? Session 114. I was fucking right. Haha. Session 114 of
Wow.
The Tides of Chaos. I am, of course, your DM of Doom, Oops All Brands here, or World Tree Quests here on Twitch and YouTube. And with me today we will have the rest of our party, but at the moment we have 3 of 4 of our party. We've got Big Gilly Styles, we've got Ruthless Rogue, and we've got just Dan. Do we have any housekeeping today? I don't think I have housekeeping today. Like I said, Charlie's going to be joining us later, but Charlie 182.0 is currently doing adult stuff. And therefore, because of adult stuff, will be joining us a little bit delayed. I don't think I have any other housekeeping other than that. Other than save our usual, of which I've now just got down to like a fine 30-second rant, of fuck right-wing ideologies, fuck AI, specifically generative and creative AI, fuck the right-wing administration present in the US right now, fuck reform, fuck restore, fuck Farage, fuck ICE, and fuck anybody who believes and follows these right-wing ideologies.
Hey.
Screw you. What?
Fuck Taylor Swift, man.
Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
there's-
we gotta be
there's-
careful.
no,
I get
no,
the
no.
sentiment, but you gotta be careful.
There's no such thing as an ethical billionaire.
Correct.
She is so MAGA coded.
Yeah, was the
She
was the
literally
head
had
of
the
ICE
director.
was
the
the
head of
the
ICE was at
director
her
of ICE
fucking
was at her wedding? Yeah. So yeah.
Fuck Taylor Swift.
Okay, Ruthie
Continue.
said that, which means that we're all going to be dead in a week. Them Swiftie fans
Rita
are not
Taylor?
to be fucked with.
I don't know.
I'll touch
They
the
may
shit
be
on-
crazy, but they're untrained. We can take them.
Here at World Tree Quests, we are an entirely welcoming and entirely loving and accepting community. And as long as you... Oh, Ruthie, shut up. You love people, you fucking know it. And if you believe that because you believe a certain thing or because you don't like a certain thing, that you have a right to exist above somebody else and you have the right to dehumanize and criticize another human being, then honestly, we're just not the vibe you're looking for. So there's the door. I hope it hits you on the way out. Yeah, fuck you if you do believe in any of that right-wing 1940s German-coded bullshittery. Fuck
Unless you want to give me some Quaaludes, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, fuck that. Look, do you know what? I would love to go back to a certain point of the 40s. I'd like to go back to like the 1540s when Scotland wasn't under English empirical rule. That'd be really fucking cool. Let's go to those
Ooh.
40s. I'll go back to those 40s.
He said it.
Anyway, that's all we've done. So guys, while we do wait for Charlie to join us, can anybody remember? I know last session was a really, really short one. We only played for about an hour and a half because my tooth had just been pulled out that day. And I was not one for a long thing. My mouth hurt from movement. So
You are good.
all we really did was kind of discuss options available to us. We gave Jacek the rules and mechanics for his horn, which I am still putting into D&D Beyond, but it's fucky wucky because it's got 2 different stances, but you can't put in 2 different stances. So the way that you're getting it, it's giving you the bonus to both your strength and your charisma, which is not what it's meant to do. So I'm trying to figure out a way around it. So just please do bear with me. But yeah, so we gave the mechanics for the horn. We learned a little bit more about the hall. The hall came to life, basically being like a beast's magical palace, but it's a temple. And it was at that point, Silas went to go outside to conduct a ceremony to speak to the spirit of the previous Kokiri elder, who was his mother, so we could get a bit of advice on what to do next. And that's when we wrapped up. Am I missing anything? We decided that we were going to go and find aid the Kokiri in finding the last of the Kokiri lost children. I don't think I'm missing anything else from that. No, I'm not. So while we say Silas has went outside, you guys
He's
are
doing
still
his.
he's doing his thing. He's doing his
Yep.
little. He's doing his little communion thing. While he does that, are you guys wanting to do anything inside the hall? Are you guys wanting to explore anything inside the hall?
I want to loot this shit if I can.
Wait.
Oh, sorry. This is your space. I'll let you lead
Like,
the
oh, I'm
loot.
sorry. Is that disrespectful?
Excuse you? Yeah, I just want to loot this shit. No, I mean, there's nothing can be taken outside the hall.
What?
None
What's
of
the
the
fucking-
things created by the hall can be taken outside.
That's dumb.
So you can't take any of the food or drink or anything like that outside the hall. But items that exist inside the hall, like relics and artifacts, they can be taken, as long as they're taken with the permission of the current champion.
Basic, give me the stuff.
Like, it's not stuff for you.
These aren't your
You're right,
things,
it's stuff for the
Talus.
crew to sell. I'm sorry, are we no longer a team here? Do you not want to pay our crew?
Yes, we will pay the crew, but we're not going to pay them with things that we can't even take out of the hall.
We can take the permission of you?
Things within the hall don't leave the hall.
So we're never leaving the hall.
Oh my god, you're so dumb.
No, I'm
That from Jacek is
literally
crazy.
just trying to piss you off.
I thought you were way more intelligent than this.
I don't know. I think Talus makes a really good point in that last sentence.
Well,
Perhaps this is one of the times we won't raid everything, given that like we own this. It's kind of counterintuitive to steal from ourselves. Like, I get it if it's from a god or like a dignitary or something like that, but I don't know. We should respect J6's wishes, I think, in this regard.
Oh. I thought I was becoming a good influence on you.
It's just stealing from your own friends seems like it's crossing a line, you know? Like, from other people is fine. We got to have
Just because we are pirate guys doesn't mean we
Doesn't
have
mean
to be pirate guys.
guys. We're pirates, not monsters.
We're villains, not monsters.
We're villains, not billionaires.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, so what? We just wait around for Silas.
Actually, I kind of want to go break something.
Oh.
you want to go
Hey.
break something.
Well, it's just we have these two magic artifacts that are supposed to summon dragons, right? And they're both kind of evil. And my thing is, like, do we really need two? Like, I think we only need one item that could possibly drive us insane by calling on, like, chromatic dragons, right? Like, two seems redundant. And if I break one, I might be able to get rid of a curse that I've had ever since I pulled cards from the deck of many things. So, like, small benefit, you know?
Fair enough. So then let's break shit, I guess.
Brain, can we get a definition of the dragon orb and the dragon rod? Because I always forget which one's which.
The dragon orb, dragon rod. Give me a second while I look through all of my shit to find the thing that we need.
All the things that we need.
Give me just a second.
Patiently waiting.
I'm looking for the thing.
We really need some elevator music right now.
Some elevator music would go down fire. I know why I can't find it there, because it's not there.
That's usually the reason that you can't find something, is because it's
Yeah,
not where you were looking.
I know how that sounded. So the Orb of Dragonkind is the one that you have, and I believe you have a red one.
I don't
We
remember
do
the
have the
color.
red one. We do have the
Okay.
red one. Yep. We got it with the Vlaakith stuff.
I thought it was the
Or is it blue?
I thought it was the rod we got from Vlaakith and the orb we got
So-
somewhere else.
The
No,
rod
that's not
you
right.
got from the red dragon that the red great worm that you fought before Vlaakith, because the rod belongs to him. Or technically, you picked up the rod and the orb after fighting both of them, but the rod was specifically because you faced the red great worm.
Oh, so we
the-
both got them from the same area. Just one was from Vlaakith and one
Yes.
was from her dragon. Okay.
So the red orb of Dragonkind. While you control the orb, you can use an action to cause the artifact to issue a telepathic call that extends in all directions for 40 miles. Evil dragons in that range feel compelled to come to the orb as soon as possible by the most direct route. Dragon deities such as Tiamat are unaffected by this call. Dragons drawn to the orb might be hostile towards you for compelling them against their will. Once you've used this property, it can't be used again for 1 hour. To destroy the Orb of Dragonkind, a disintegrate spell or a good hit, i.e. a critical hit, from a +3 magic weapon is sufficient to destroy the orb.
Do we have a +3 magic weapon?
Snicker snack.
You have me.
Oh. You're not a
I
+3
am a
magic
+3
weapon.
magic weapon.
No, I have disintegrate. So,
Oh, I thought that was like your way of affirming yourself as a person.
And then,
I mean,
if you bear
basically
with
I'm a
me
+3,
2
but, yeah.
minutes while I find the Vlaakith stuff.
And shit,
To
let's
be-
fight a motherfucking dragon. Why not? You know?
Oh, we don't have to fight it. We just have to break the thing. I know that's more boring. I'm sure
Is it,
Talus would rather fight it, right?
is it
Obviously.
in my bookmark? Is it in my bookmarks? It is, it's in my bookmarks. Bookmarks, where's my work bookmarks? There's my work bookmarks. Where's Vlaakith? Da, 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 da. Why do I not believe you? I can't find my Vlaakith one. You'll have to give me a minute on finding the exact stuff of the scepter, because I have too many PDFs and I'm having to look through them all, quite honestly.
That's okay.
I mean, depending on how the rod is, I mean, the orb to me doesn't sound the most useful. One, because of the range. 40 miles, like, depending on where we are, might not have any red dragons. Two, we'd then have to convince them to actually kill Davy Jones instead of us. I don't likely see us using that as much. We also had, like, a scale from the dragon that we got from the magic prison, the Darkholm. Was that it? Couldn't we call
From the-
upon him as well?
So yeah, you did rescue a gold dragon. So you could very much. He's not like a super important gold dragon. He's just a gold dragon. But you can absolutely use that to summon him. He did say that you could do that.
So if we need, like, a dragon that we know is not going to immediately try and kill us, like, that might be a better option. Again, I don't want to go destroying a magic item that anyone had plans for, but if we are not going to use it, I would love to get rid of a curse.
I say go for it. I don't give a fuck. I'm not one for fighting with dragons. I like killing dragons.
It's fair. I kind of do want to hear about the rod, because if the rod is even more useless, then I would break that instead.
I'm looking through these PDFs as quick as I can.
Here, take your time.
It's definitely not the Fungonomicon.
Are you sure the rod isn't made of a strange kind of fungus?
Gross.
Fairly sure. Fairly sure. It's not that one, it's not that one, it's not that one, it's not that. Not that, not that, not that, not that, not that. This might be a quicker way to find it. Will this work? Is it not? I've spelt that wrong. I spelt it wrong. That's why it won't let me find it. This is really bugging me that I cannot find this fucking rod. Hold on, this is my last ditch effort before I just make it up on the spot.
I believe in you.
Scepter of Ephelomon. That's its name. Okay, I found the thing. I just have to scroll through the correct. I just have to scroll through the one shot to find it.
Take your time, we chilling.
Does anyone have anything else they want to do while we're waiting for Charlie? Oh, go ahead.
Scepter of
really.
Ephelomon. It'll be at the end of this, won't it? Here we go. So, ruby encrusted golden scepter represents an ancient pact between the Githyanki and the Red Dragon sworn to Tiamat. Tiamat's former Red Dragon exarch, Ephelomon, it was entrusted it to Gith, the saviour of the Githyanki people, millennia ago. It's a powerful relic and potent symbol. When Zetchir came to power, though, he quickly discovered the scepter had no power that he could wield. The Scepter of Ephelomon can be destroyed, but it has to be destroyed by the continuous breath of... okay, I don't think you'll be able to destroy this. You need the continuous breath of the 9 golden escorts of Bahamut.
I mean, I could give him a call. I mean, can we use the or? Because I think that my idea was, can we use the rod? Like, is the rod worth keeping? Like,
I mean, technically, yeah. Could this... Technically, you can. Technically, you could use it. Technically, you could use it. I don't think you could use it though, Leonard. I think it would have to be somebody else that would use it.
What does it do?
The Scepter of Aphelomon allows you to cast a bunch of spells like Wall of Fire, Fireball, with 12 charges. The charges can be expended to use spells of certain powers equals to the spell level of these spells. The Scepter can be used to call on any red dragon within 160 miles of you. They will follow your commands, but they may turn on you when combat concludes.
Ooh.
Okay, well that, I mean, on one hand does sound better because they actually do what they're told instead of just showing the hell up and then we have to convince them, but also sounds kind of risky. Do we want to try and use that, or what do y'all think? Or I could try and destroy both, I don't know.
Man.
I mean, if you're looking to destroy them, we could give it a fucking shot.
I mean, I could see about the orb and see, but if y'all are okay with either or both being destroyed, I can just call Bahamut and see which one he wants, or both.
I say we keep the rod if that's the one the rod's the one where like we may have to fight them afterwards.
Okay, yeah,
I think
let's keep
that
that
one's
one.
worth the risk.
Okay.
Because at least then we have a chicken on our side.
Yeah. And Brand,
But the
am
other
I
one, get rid
remembering correctly that Bahamut did say like, oh, he would get rid of the curse if I did something, right?
Bahamut would remove the curse if you were to either bring to heel a dragon who had betrayed him, or destroy a powerful, evil, draconic relic.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go outside, and you said it needed a nat 20, so if it's okay with you, I'm just going to keep smacking this thing with Snickersnack until I get a nat 20. Is that all right?
You want to take the 10. Essentially, you take 10 minutes to just wail on this thing until it eventually
Yes, but I
works.
kind of want to do the rolls if that's okay with you. I know I could just not, but I feel like it's really funny if whenever, you know, Jacek and Talus are doing whatever they need to do, I'm just over here smacking it, and then I'll let y'all know when I hit a 20.
That's fair.
Absolutely fine. Yeah, in that case... yeah.
Okay, there's a 20.
Make the first... Seriously?
Yeah.
How many rolls?
Did you just roll a nat 20 straight away?
No. It was like my 6th or 7th.
Okay, I was just like, wow, okay, cool, got it. That 20.
Okay, so first things first, what was the first roll you made?
I think it was a 18.
Okay, so the first one, you know, we'll just for talking sake, we'll say miss, hit, miss, hit, miss, nat 20. Oh wait, no, we need to do it we need to do it differently. Miss, hit, fuck it. Hit, miss, then nat 20. That's what we're going to say. Because Snickersnack immediately deattunes from you if you fail to hit something 3 times.
That's fair.
Oh.
So you hit the first time, and Snickersnack is like, that was glorious. Very well done. Great fall. And then you swing again, and you miss it. And Snickersnack goes, that one wasn't as good. I feel like you should try harder. And you swing again, you hit Snickersnack's exactly like that, but just, you know, better. Then you swing again, and you miss again, and Snickersnack goes, I feel like we're taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back.
Listen, this is a lot harder than it looks. Okay, I know it seems easy, like smack the magic orb that's just sitting on the table, but like, it's hard, okay?
Listen, all I'm saying is I've had a lot of people take a hold of my hilt, and no one's ever been this bad.
I don't need to know about your sexual history, okay? Like, I'm doing my best and I don't have a lot of experience.
Excuse
Sue
me, you're the one with your hands all over me.
only to means to an end.
Oh,
This
what?
is like a one-night stand. Is that what
only,
people call it?
only on my lowest region, yes?
Please don't make this weird. I haven't had a lot of, like, interactions of the adult sort, and I don't want, like,
oh my God,
one
he's
of the
gonna
first to
roast
be with the
Bladespire for
sword.
being a virgin.
Oh.
Sorry.
You mean that I'm the first sword you've held?
Certainly not the first sword I've held, but perhaps the first one I've held to completion. Depending on if I actually break this orb.
I think you should just swing now and either end this
He's-
for both of us, or...
He's the first
better.
two-handed sword that he's ever had to deal with.
Oh,
man.
yeah,
You're the,
Before
fir-
it was
you're
just,
the first
it was
one
just
I've ever...
one.
You're the first one I've ever needed 2 hands for.
Yeah.
As you
Real
swing
big
this
boy.
one. This one is a critical hit, and you cleave straight through the Orb of Dragonkind. As you cleave through it, flame erupts in a gout straight up. A blast of flame 5 feet wide, right into the air. Enough so that it would send you kind of jerking backwards. And as it shoots up into the sky, it starts to take form. Wings, claws, large body as it flies, and then it turns in the air, this draconic effigy made of flame, and hurls itself towards you, claws outstretched, mouth open, before fizzling out 5 feet from you.
That was slightly concerning. I thought I might die there for a second.
It was slightly concerning.
Oh,
But you're
shoot.
not
Should
dead,
I have...
so...
I'm not. Should I have prayed beforehand? Do you think it'll count if I do it real quick? Bahamut,
I
that
can say
one was
with
for you.
I can say with absolute certainty it never counts if you do it quick.
If I've learned anything, all you have to do is after something really cool like this, you just go, kiss your fingers, point up to the sky. That's it. Don't say much.
I'm gonna do that, and then I'm like, I don't know if the curse has any
Snicker
physical markings.
Snickersnack just goes, smooth. You are so cool.
I'm doing my best. Okay.
I
One might
certainly
even say
believe
heckin'.
that.
Oh, that's right. We don't hear Snickersnack, so we don't get
No,
any
you
of the
don't,
back.
you
We
don't.
just get to hear him or is hit mentally from him.
No, you just get to hear Leonard's side of it.
Right, it's not mental from Landed. It is actually there. He's got to speak it to Snickersnack.
I
I
like
think
that
that's
idea.
up to Leonard. I think that's up to Leonard. Snickersnack can hear, they can perceive.
I think maybe at some point Landon might start speaking to him telepathically, but for now it's funnier if he's speaking out loud to the sword that no one else can hear.
So, you've just carved an orb of draconic mastery in half, sent a towering pillar of flame into the air, all while your friend waits. Oh, there we go. We're just going to quickly fix this. Oh,
Hey!
right here. Hey, buddy.
Buddy.
Welcome back.
Hey.
So, Leonard
Hey,
admitted
this
it was his first time two-handing a sword, and Snickersnack is now picking on him for
To
being-
completion.
To completion,
To
to
completion.
specify.
First two-handed sword.
To
Yeah,
completion.
that's what he said. To completion.
It was two firsts and one. It happens sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay, yeah.
Charlie's like, I
As
get it.
this is going over, Silas, we were waiting for you because you'd went to the beach to conduct the ritual to speak to the previous Grove Guardian, High Druid of the Kokiri. Happened to be your mother.
Coincidence.
Complete coincidence. Definitely wasn't a written story arc or anything like that, you know. So you take
Wait,
your
this is all a
staff-
game? We all make it up right now?
Oh my god, it's almost like we roll dice and let them decide what our made up characters do.
What? Anyway.
So you take the staff and you put it into the ground. You start to commune with this. Make me a nature check.
I need a character sheet. I need dice.
They do tend to be
Nah.
helpful.
Now those
You're-
two just
you know what?
it's all make
You're
believe.
right.
It's all make believe, right? It's all make believe.
Right.
You do
So
it
here's a
purely based on
dice,
vibe checks.
and I'll just roll that. That's 11, and I'm just gonna say that Silas has a plus 22 to his nature.
I'd believe it, honestly.
Yeah. You're saying that as if it's like, oh, this is something that definitely couldn't happen, and I'm sitting going, yeah, I'd buy that.
I have a plus 10. It's a 21.
Fantastic. 21. On a 21, as you start to reach out this nature magic, sending across the sea, across the continents, to reach the grove of the Kokiri and draw forth that ancestral spirit. From the staff, leaves, flower petals, vines, roots start to take form until almost like a living topiary of your mother appears, and she gives you a smile and says, "You have reached to call upon guardians long lost. What do you ask?"
I am in the process of fulfilling my duty as the Archer of Stars, as one of the last survivors of the calamity. I seek knowledge of the locations of the other groves.
Spreads her hands and forms within her hands, roots that kind of grow up from her hands and create essentially a suspended continental map of Valorna. From set locations around the Vardenvale, blooms grow. Two of the locations you recognise immediately. One being your grove, nearby the heart of the Vardenvale, nearby because your grove is only about an hour's travel outside of the walls of Vardenheart. Going towards the southeast, a bloom spreads. Sorry, to be clear, the one that blooms at yours is like a kind of pale blue, like a kind of, but touched at the edges with like bits of a kind of twilight purple. The one that blooms from here is vibrant, red, orange. This one to be the one that references
The Grove
the
of Wildfire.
the Grove of Wildfire.
Right.
Going up towards the almost direct north of the Vardenvale, and from this continental map that's here, the bloom almost seems to, an individual root seems to stretch out away from what is to be perceived as like the landmass, and blooms just next to it a deep royal blue. You were told there was a grove that was located within the oceans, that was guarded by Kokiri who had ventured into the depths. As another bloom spreads out, it spreads into the kind of northwest, close towards where the Vardenvale starts to meet the mountain border of the Western Wastes. From here, there sprouts a bloom that is dappled. There is bits of deep purples, almost red, is how I would describe these purples, with pieces of pale grey skirting the edges of this bloom. And then to the southeast of the Vardenvale, going towards where the Vardenvale's forest border meets the human lands of Aeduna. Going towards that area, there sprouts a bloom which is black. But that kind of black that it's actually like a really dark green. But it looks black until the light kind of hits it at the right place. It's maybe easier to tell that this one represents the grove of spores, the grove that is responsible for noting the passage and the birth of the Kokiri and of the wild space that they protect. Which means that the one that was close towards the northwest is probably the Grove of the Moon.
And
this
the
leads.
purple grey one is the Grove of Dreams. Is that right?
Yes. So the one that's close towards the centre, that's that blue with the kind of purple at the edges, that's Dreams. Or Stars. Sorry, Stars.
Oh.
Because you're a Circle of Stars druid.
Yes.
So your Circle of Stars. Stars, Wildfire, Moon, Spores, and Sea.
Oh, okay. Spore and Sea. Okay. Silas notes the locations, takes them in. Just for the place that my brain goes, is there a connection, like anything in Druidic or something, like a sigil that could be drawn between the groves, or any kind of like, do their locations seem to indicate a greater purpose when looked at on a map?
Not massively. They all govern what seems to be some kind of cardinal location, with the stars being at the heart of them. But they don't form like a druidic sigil or anything like that. But you would know how the passage usually goes. The druids who formed the Kokiri Grove of Stars, they wandered. The grove was their quote-unquote home, but they wandered amongst the other Kokiri. So it would maybe seem like maybe they were designed in this way that so if they were ever needed to return to their grove, they were never more than... They could never be further away than any other grove that they were at. There would never be a point where they were like one side of the continent and then another point where they're like 5 minutes away. They were all kind of fairly within the same space of travel.
Okay, that's a good observation. Thank you for that. That is a good place to start. I am not these groves' guardian. I am not their archdruid. I need to locate them as well, the other survivors, the last of them. Will I find more in their groves, or should I seek them in order to gain entry to these groves?
Your mother's effigy will seem to hums a little as if like reaching communion between herself and the natural roots of the world. And she will say, the seas keep their own grove cared for, maintained. Their place in the cycle still stands. And then the black flowers, the black bloom that's in her hands starts to wither a little bit. And she says the bloodline linked to the grove which marks the passage and the rebirth of life is still without a leader.
Okay. So I have to reconnect with the druids in the grove of the ocean. And
So it's
I should
the
venture.
the other way around. She's saying that the Grove of the Sea is still intact.
Yeah. So-
Their grove, so the one that's needed is to find the person who will take up the mantle of the Archdruid of the Circle of Spores.
Right. But we still need to go reconnect with the
Somebody
druids there
has
at the
to.
ocean.
Somebody has to. It doesn't need to be you. You could send one of the Kokiri of one of your. You could send one of your druids, or you could take it upon yourself to go.
I could, but I kind of want to do it myself. Right, so go reconnect with them, then go find whoever is going to lead the Grove of Spores. I imagine the best way to do that is to venture to the grove directly and commune with the nature there to see if it leads me in any direction.
She gives a kind of smile, and you are thinking like her true Archdruid now.
Thank you. I know what to do now.
Then with that, as you say that you know what you're doing now, she sighs, and as that sigh releases, it sounds like the wind whistling through branches. And she starts to quite literally molt in front of you. The plant matter that formed her physical form sloughing off of the staff, which had been used as almost like a spine to keep her standing. And your staff will de-root from the ground.
He kind of sits for a second, and he picks up his staff and he says, I'm gonna make you proud. And he is going to go ahead and teleport back across the water to the ship.
You're casting teleport.
Well, I think I had some kind of return feature. Oh, I guess I used that already to send you guys back to the ship, didn't I? No, I'm just gonna use a starry form and fly over there. That's easier.
You activate your starry form, and you fly over to the ship. As you fly over to the ship, the crew are mostly just waiting. And as you land, the bosun of the ship, the tall mountain elf that has kind of taken over whenever you guys venture away, he's like the second in command, stands up immediately, takes a look at you, and are there any orders, sir?
There are. Prepare the ship, and prepare it for underwater travel, specifically. We will be departing within an hour.
Turns to the crew and says, "You heard the navigator. Anything that can't be moved below deck, move it. If it can't be moved, tie it down." And the crew get to their feet and they start to make their way, moving everything into a place. Or taking ropes, pulling them over, and tying them tight. Turns back to you and like lifts the chin with a little bit of like pride and says, "Can guarantee you will be ready by the time you want to set off."
Fantastic. Thank you. I will have a heading soon. I'll make my way to the captain's quarters. I'm assuming. Just guessing.
You'd be guessing wrong. They're all still in the temple.
Well.
Maybe it's doing some fuck shit.
As you open up the doors to the captain's quarters and see everything absolutely untouched, we will jump back to the temple where you guys all sitting waiting for Silas to be done.
Communication is not our strong suit.
While we're waiting, Brand, did I feel the curse go away?
That would depend. Would you like to try and hurt something?
I don't know how to answer that.
I can take it.
She probably can't take it.
Fuck
I
you.
could take it. You know what?
I
I'm sure
think
she
I want to
can
hurt
take it.
something. The curse was just a -2 to my saving throws. I didn't know it was doing anything else.
I thought you were talking about the thing where you couldn't kill things.
No. From what I remember about that, I was already given permission that like now I get to decide. That was just like a temporary. I was
I
on
know what you're
probation.
talking. Oh, I know what you're
We're talking about the curse
now.
from
Right. Yes. I totally understand it. Yes. Okay. Yes. That. Yeah. Sorry. When you were talking about curse, I was like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah. This is going to be a big thing. Okay. Yeah. As soon as the orb is destroyed, you feel the real height of your power come back.
Oh, this is great. I
That's
feel
much
like I've been
simpler than
knocking
what
on-
That's much simpler than what I was planning out. I was like, oh
Wait,
shit. didn't
do
see
I
this
have a
coming.
curse that prevents? Am I remembering incorrectly? I can kill stuff now if I want to.
Yeah. So he gave it to you, but I was like, does Leonid think this is a? Does Leonid think that's a curse? That's why I was like, okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah, run with that. Right. Okay. Cool. I understand. I understand where the confusion is coming. No, that was not a curse. That was a. You did this thing wrong. I'm putting this on you to see if you can still serve with this restriction. Now that restriction has been lifted, he trusts you enough to make the choice. Who deserves to live and who deserves to die.
Great. Who lives? Who dies? Who tells your story? Got it.
Oh my god.
Ruthie was just about to say it.
Same brain. Okay.
I really want to kill you now.
We all share the
Well,
same brain cell.
We're all gonna die eventually.
That's true.
I was talking about we're living forever.
Ew, fuck no.
We're all immortal except Jacek, to be fair.
Yeah, that's the funny part is that I'm like, I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna go down in history. People are gonna tell my story.
Yeah,
Your memory
Alex.
will live
That is-
on even if your body doesn't.
It is the really funny thing is that all of you have achieved the or are at least in a pathway that can achieve immortality. Except Jacek.
Correct. But
If he
the
was to
Hall of
drop the
Horns will
barbarian,
forever.
then he could become
Yeah,
immortal.
theoretically could. But the Hall of Horns is forever going to immortalize Jacek, though.
Yes,
Right? So, like,
the
theoretically,
the
history
the
of him.
spirit of your story will live on
Yes.
in the halls.
Yeah.
That's such a cop out.
Oh my
I
god,
know,
I have a
right?
technicality, darn.
Why did
That's-
you turn into? Why'd you turn into Shorzy? Like,
That's
Oh.
not the same as you living on. That's like, having a magic portrait that looks and acts and talks like you, but it's just
I was gonna go Walt Disney putting his brain in a freezer.
If it was good enough for Dumbledore, it is good enough for me.
See, I thought Gil was just talking about like the legend will live on, and I was like, yeah, I can achieve the same thing by eating the Mona Lisa. No one will forget me. That's not
okay, buddy. Wow.
It's not the same as immortality. That's just being remembered.
You could have went with like
This
destroying the Mona Lisa or doing something, but you were just like eating it.
I'm at the point. I'm at the point now.
History books.
I'm at the point now where they do this often that when I realise we've went off the rails, I just go silent and let them get to the end of the thought. There's no point in trying. There's no point in trying. There's no point in trying to corral the monkey. You just have to let it poop on the floor. Like, okay, you just.
This is what 5 years together will do to you.
Fuck me.
Fuck, I think it's 6 years actually.
It'll be 6 years. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I sort of knows.
Don't play D&D, guys. You end up making friends. Like, fuck.
Oh no.
When I started this, I was under 80 kilograms.
I thought the whole point of this is the people that don't have friends are in the basement playing this.
When I started this, I was not even 20 yet.
Same.
Yeah.
When I started this, I had 2 children.
I was still sleeping with women.
When I started this, I had 0 children, which is the same number I have now, but it's still been 5 years.
Hold the fuck up. That was unhinged. When I started this, I was less than 20. When I started this, I only had 2 children. When I started this, I was still sleeping with women.
I mean, I think those are all equally valid ways of measuring how long it's been, you know?
Ruffy, that was unhinged. That was too good. Sorry, guys. That blast from the past.
Then I betrayed my people and married a man. Woo. Okay.
You got a really good
I'd have forgotten.
I think it's okay.
From underneath the temple, a Tarask just comes up and jumps. No, we were
Tarask before.
Yeah. Well, it was a polymorph Tarask.
You know.
Shape change?
Semantics.
Was it
wild shaped?
Wild shaped.
Brent, I'm gonna send you a private message, by the way, just a heads up. It's not something that has to be addressed now, but something to keep in mind.
Okay, this is ominous. I don't like when this happens.
Yeah, especially after we just finished talking about a Tarask, like, good lord.
Oh yeah, by the way, because of who my dad is, Tarask actually obey me. Is there anything you guys want to do in the temple? Is there anything that you're wanting to explore? Lane, as I said, you can feel that the reserve of your power is now full. You no longer have this dampener in effect.
Love that. I love not being at death's door anymore. That feels good. It's been a long ass time.
Jacek, anything for you?
Oh no, I'd already mentioned that I was like, I'm ready to kind of move on. We were waiting for Silas. We wanted to go to either see the Grove or, I mean, I know we're not going to start the Bladespire Cove, for the Pirate Council. We're not going to start that just yet. But no, Jacek was kind of just like, we've got what we wanted. I'm ready to move on. I want to keep fighting.
Head back to the ship? Or do we get some kind of notification that we should head back to the ship? Some kind of...
So, the problem's on your way back to the ship. Like, that's what I mean. I literally had like a recall thing with one of like the orrery pieces that was gonna take us all back to the ship. But for some reason I thought that I already did that for you guys. And I didn't. And so when Silas, I think, realizes it like opens the captain's quarters, realizes they're not there, and goes, "Oh right, shit. He's just gonna fly back."
Well, we can all fly except Jacek. I'm starting to notice.
Wow,
you all do a lot of things except
keep
Jacek.
bringing this up, man. Just like,
Listen.
we can all do this thing, but not Jacek.
You know, while we're at it, I can see an
We
apple
can
in
all
my
just
head.
take like 300 points of damage, except for Jacek, apparently.
Oh wow, this feels like it's really personal to you.
Jacek,
You guys are
what does like
picking on me.
300 points of damage like look like in your head? Like, can you picture it? I can picture it. I'm just curious if you can.
That low
This
blow.
is cruel. This is cruel and unnecessary.
See-
I came to play.
Bill, this is
D&D.
when you could say like seeing color. You know, bet you can't do that, and that'd be fair since we're making fun of
Damn.
physical disabilities
oh my
now.
god!
Damn.
Mine's
Yeah.
not recognized.
Roasted.
Mine's not a recognized disability.
I'm
Buddy,
pulling my punches
buddy,
because the
buddy.
government doesn't acknowledge mine.
Back off, brother.
Just
Too far.
It was lined up.
this is lovely. It's so nice for somebody else to bully him besides me.
Wait, Gil, you
I'm
aren't
safe at
colorblind,
home.
right?
He's
No, I'm not
so
colorblind, no.
undeserving.
Okay, cool. I was saying you could make fun of me for being colorblind. That way it would be even, just for the record. Anyway,
I'm in
Yeah.
danger.
He's perfectly fine. He has food and water.
I roll down the window for him when I leave him in the car. God.
I make sure to leave the TV on for him so he's got something to talk to, right? It's okay.
Do you feel well nourished in your environment?
Eh. Nourished
You
is
feel-
probably is a strong.
Look, his enclosure is fine. Okay.
He's got.
Listen, I
games,
do
he's
not
got
need to hear
toys, and
about
He's got pets.
what y'all do.
Is it mentally stimulating?
He doesn't
Does
need
he-
mental stimulation. His
Mental
environment is
stimulation?
actually-
What?
Does he have one of those little mirrors so he can be tricked into thinking he's got a friend?
You take that back. Ronaldo is real.
His enclosure is actually just 4 white walls. That's it.
We have yet again played for an hour and a half and done virtually nothing.
Whoa.
Destroyed an orb of dragonkind,
done
and
plenty.
Silas talked to his mom. I think that's a pretty productive session. I think we've earned a few goofs.
Just a couple goofs.
Stylus comes
Okay,
back into the
Fran,
temple.
get us on track.
I'm trying. Okay. Silas, you're flying back to the island. There's nothing that gets in the way as you fly to this island, and as you land back, you can see these guys just kind of gathering and being complete doofuses in the hall, which is now alive, vibrant, torches and braziers lit everywhere. The hall now has tables around it as if it was like a feasting hall. Each of the tables is piled high with an assortment of different types of food. You know, wild boar, wild venison, roast pheasant, and also bowls filled with like steamed and boiled and grilled vegetables. Like,
It's a good assortment.
there's also fountains on the wall, which originally looked like originally just looked like grotesques, and now as the gargoyles have come to, they're used to be honoured once more. Wine and ale flows from these gargoyles on the wall into essentially fountains, also attached to the wall, where you can just come up and dip a mug into and take a drink of whatever it was that was here.
This is
You just
definitely
come
an
by-
improvement.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he'll just walk in with, yeah, this is definitely an improvement. Hi guys, ready to go?
Hey.
He destroyed the dragon orb.
I was gonna use that.
I have been asking for the last 2 weeks if anyone needed this. It's like you have something in the fridge and you're like, guys, this is gonna go bad. Like someone needs to eat it. I'm sorry,
What the
cold
hell?
box.
You just ruined my long-term game plan to defeat Kesselies. Come on, what are we supposed to do now, Lena?
Wait, no, we still have another dragon. We have the stick. Where
We have
like
dragon stick.
Yeah.
We throw it and they go chase.
I'm
also
fucking
have-
with you. I hated that orb. Anyway, we should get back to the ship. We have 2 potential headings, and I want to discuss which option we consider worth pursuing first.
I'm all for getting back to the ship.
That's wonderful. He'll just click his fingers, recall code, snap them back into the captain's quarters.
Everyone goes
all-
back to the captain's quarters, yeah?
Yeah.
The swirling vortex of leaves and brackish vines twists around all of you, and then when they dissipate from your vision, you're standing in the captain's quarters, and you can hear outside the crew moving around, still bolting things down. You can hear your bosun shouting orders. The ship is being prepared to move. You can definitely understand that, even from just a small snippet of information you've heard.
Mm-hmm.
I went ahead and let the ball. Hope you don't mind. So basically, there are 2 groves. One is the grove located in the oceans. They're fine. We've just lost contact with them. So I essentially just need to go and reestablish connection. I could have sent somebody else to do this. However, if this is the grove that protects the oceans, I want to know what they've experienced in terms of Davy Jones and his rule of the sea.
Is it
Makes
possible that
sense.
someone there could be willing to take on the job of Davy? I don't know. Druids in the water seems like they might have some crossover.
Very potentially, that could be. Certainly a druid of the oceans would have that kind of reverence. Whether they would have a calling to deal in death, we might be more likely to find that in the Grove of Spores, which is the other grove, and it is leaderless, like mine was before I claimed it. We
Does
need
that
to
mean
go
we
there.
need to... Sorry.
Oh, we need to go there. Potentially a corruption lingers, just like one did in my grove. Nothing we can't face, I'm certain. And from there, I'll locate whoever's meant to take that grove, and yeah. Anyway, should we just go for spores, or should we go talk to sea people?
I'm going to be honest, I think because we still have to find someone for the spores, we might want to head there first to see what's going on, and then as we travel to water and do other things, we might come across, or you might be able to connect with one of the other members of your grove to take the spores.
Counterpoint: if we go to the underwater place, connect with those druids, they might know someone that could take over that grove as well. I don't
So
think
what you're
either
saying
of
is the exact opposite of what I was saying.
I just
Great.
like throwing it out there. Obviously, totally up to Silas to decide. I was just throwing it out there. I'm sorry. Don't hurt me. Please don't curse me. I just got rid
I
of
mean,
one.
it might not be bad to go to the water as well to see what happened and why that one stopped communicating, because it sounds like you know why the spores one did.
They all went dark. There was a great purge, a calamity that occurred. Essentially, Cassilies threaded darkness into all of the Kokiri groves. And some managed to survive that plague. Others were simply wiped out. It seems that mine and the Spores Grove were wiped out. Barry lived on, but the rest of his grove, went into hiding. It could be that the Grove of the Ocean managed to fend off whatever darkness came for them, but they haven't realized that we're reestablishing, we're relinking that. I think you're right, Jasek. I think that communication is secondary to the fact that there currently remains a Kokiri Grove not being used, not in action, which means the balance is still upset. Fixing that takes precedent over making sure that all groves are engaged. I agree with you. We're going to go to the Grove of Spores. Which means I just told the entire crew to prepare for underwater travel for no reason.
Oh, so you had your own plan and then you changed it because Jasek said so.
Yes.
I've heard that's what happens when you're in a relationship. Their
Pathetic.
opinions start to really rise in how you decide things.
Yes, it's quite important to me. And, me and Jasek regularly practice compromising on what we think is the best course of action in favor of what the other thinks.
I would like
you should
to
try
point
it with
out-
Faulkner sometime.
Fuck off. I would like to point out, just a question. So, the sports plan's basically dead, yeah? Yeah, essentially?
Very likely, yes.
So, but the ocean we know is still around. The ocean clan is still around.
Correct.
Yet the rest of your people were murdered. Just throwing it out there. Is it possible that they made a deal to live and they're not exactly the best? And maybe possibility you've considered?
I hadn't considered it, and I suppose anything's possible when you boil it down. Do I expect that? No. Greenleaf's Grove survived. She did have to come and reclaim it and rebuild it, but it survived. There was a plan, a contingency to have at least one survivor from each grove be set off to hopefully one day come back and reclaim it. This is all, and fate is, at the end of the day, who's to say?
Could have just said I don't know.
That doesn't sound profound or wise enough.
Alright, I'm done. Take us back to the ship.
We
We're
are
on the
on the
ship.
ship.
Oh,
Did
I
you-
didn't realize we were back. Sorry, I thought we were still on the
No,
island.
no.
Alice, where do you think we are?
I know, right? The theater of the mind. Right, great. I'm gonna set a course for the Groves of Spores. That may be a fight. That may not be a fight. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Prepare for a fight, but there might not be one.
There might not be one. Setting sail towards the place you can get closest to the Grove of Spores.
Yeah, we're gonna fly the ship instead of underwater the ship. And you know what? For that matter, it's a good thing everything's still strapped down. But we're gonna fly the ship and take it above the trees of the Vardenvale. I am navigating kind of top down using, the map and my mental memory and visual that Silas has to remember where the grove was.
Okay.
That's the plan.
Silas, you sit in the Spelljammer's chair. You come in with the ship, and as you lock into it, the plane breaker starts to levitate off of the ocean's surface. the bosun gives the call, everybody man your lifelines, and everybody starts tying themselves to the deck, to the main mast of the deck, with enough length of rope they can get to their positions and jobs they need to do. And then the ship lurches forward and starts to make its way. Making its way across the Grecan Ocean into the Western Sea, and then starting to curve up over the Western Wastes, traversing over them and coming up into a northwestern drift. Yeah?
How do the Western Wastes look? I mean, they never look great, but, you know.
Wasted.
Like, how is as we fly over the continents, how is
How's
the
Tuma
have things
in general
been
look?
changed? Yeah.
In the Western Waste, there's not a lot of change, but what you do notice... Oh, actually, do you know what? Let's make a roll and see if anybody does notice anything. Your choices: investigation, perception, or nature checks.
Ooh. Investigation. Nature. I mean, perception's my
Perceptions.
best.
Yeah.
Should I do something else? Mine are all pretty middle of the road.
I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Like, everybody observes what they observe in the way that they best see fit.
Oh, hot damn. So you said we were
That's not too
traveling.
bad.
We were traveling over the Vardenvale, or we're traveling to the Vardenvale?
You're travelling towards the Vardenvale. You've currently crossed from the Grecan Ocean.
Yeah.
You've crossed across there. With the way
Gotcha,
the plane
yeah.
breaker moves, you're talking maybe 10 hours of travel.
So Jasek, knowing that we're heading to the Vardenvale, is actually excited a bit. It's been a while since he's been there. Obviously, there's been a lot going on. And I know we've already shared that bit of like having Silas come to the his grove, not the Druid Grove, but he's actually like he's excited. So he's up, kind of what's the Treasure Planet style, like hanging from like the rope a bit,
Yeah.
kind of like looking off in the distance, kind of like being at the front of the ship a bit. Come back to Silas at the helm, and blah, blah, blah. I rolled a nat 20 for a total of 27.
Okay, damn.
He's keeping an eye out on the horizon for like when he first sees the part of like the trees, you know. He's just
I mean, from this altitude, the Vardenvale is visible from quite a distance away. The telltale thing is the central old oak tree that is the palace of the Willowwind family, the palace of the ruling family of the Vardenheart and the keepers of the Vardenvale. When you see that, somebody who's from the Vardenvale, if you can see the king's tree,
yeah,
you can vaguely map anywhere in the Vardenvale from that location.
okay, yeah. So
as you get closer to that, as you get closer to the mountain, the mountain range that forms the border between the Western Wastes and the central part of the Vardenvale, as well as the country of Iduna, which spans from the central to the southern central of the continent. As you reach there, you start to coast up into a more northern direction, specifically skirting the point where the mountain range and the trees of the Vardenvale meet. As you move into these areas, this is kind of like marshland. This is like not quite a swamp, not like the wee village in the southwest of the human country, not like Moorcroft where it's like being completely reclaimed by the marsh. This is like healthy forest swampland. Less grass on the ground and more moss.
I just want to be clear. You said healthy, like as in someone's
Yes,
health, not
healthy marshland. Healthy.
I
swampland, sorry.
heard healthy. Fae, as in like the fairy, and Hell, Hell Fae, and I was like, oh, what is a Hell
Uh-oh.
Fae? Sorry, just wanted to make sure. Okay,
No, not
healthy.
at all. Yeah, healthy swampland. Like we're talking like, I would say, like Louisiana Bayou.
Sure.
That kind of stuff. Not quite you're up to your nipples in water or anything like that, but certainly walking through here would count as difficult terrain. Your feet would be, you'd at least be shin deep in swampland as you're walking.
Interesting. Okay. I mean, Jasek would obviously, let Silas know. He knows that we're getting close. But outside of the Varden Vale, changes, there wasn't anything else for, the Western Wastes that, changed, right?
No, nothing really. I guess actually, wait, hold on. You rolled a nat 20, yeah?
It's a 27. Yes, it was a nat 20, but, it's 27.
Listen,
we can understand what it is.
One difference I will give you, this would be something you'd more understand more than anything, Jasek.
Oh, yeah.
The largest mountain in the Western Wastes is in the north of the Western Wastes, and it's the home of mountain elves. They live inside it. Very the Lonely Mountain from Lord of the Rings style. Massive red stone mountain. Mountain elves keep themselves to themselves because of the situations that happened thousands and thousands of years ago in the Eladrin Wars. The Autumn Eladrin became introverts. They moved all of their villages, all of their cities inside the mountain rather than built into the outside. And it was very much a case of, if you're walking on our mountain, it's because we let you.
Okay.
Mountain elves are very rarely found outside the mountain, but you can see mountain elves are actively moving on the outside of the mountain.
Moving as in they're just traversing, or they're setting things up, they're clearing stuff out.
They are mobilizing.
Oh. Jasek's gonna make a note of that, and then when we kind of arrive, he's gonna mention it to the group of that if anyone else catch that, but we'll get to that when we kind of we arrive.
I didn't see shit.
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
I love that movie. I know it's problematic, but I love that fucking movie.
That is the quote that I can't, forever is just every time everything is, when the fuck do we get ice cream?
No,
so fucking good.
It's from a movie called The Ringer. It's a very problematic movie. Not for the reasons you think, but still problematic movie.
It's early 2000s humor.
Yeah, it's
problematic.
Johnny Knoxville wants to join the Special Olympics.
It's problematic in the same way that most Adam Sandler movies from the early 2000s are problematic.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Rewatching it, you're like, oof, that did not. Yeah. Yikes.
But
the scene, just
It's like I always use Little Nicky. I love Little Nicky. Little Nicky's a great movie. Could they make it nowadays? No, you fucking could not. No, you could not do that shit. People do not have the sense of humor, nor should it have the things it was making fun of in it. But it's that kind of movie. It's a rough watch at this age, and it's a rough watch nowadays. But back when it first came out, you thought it was the funniest shit on the planet. And it is very much it. The thing for me was always this is my Doberman Candy. He usually doesn't bite me, but sometimes he does. I always loved that bit. But yeah, when the fuck did we get ice cream? There's a scene in it where they go to the cinema in order to follow the romantic lead, Katherine Heigl, her boyfriend who's cheating on her. And while shooting it, they basically told him, just make up an excuse as to why you'd be here with all of them, with the athletes from the Special Olympics, who were played by actors with genuine learning difficulties and disabilities. and one of the actors forgot they were shooting a scene, and the actor playing the cheating boyfriend said, I took them out for ice cream, and the guy turned around and was, where the fuck did we get ice cream? And they kept it in the movie. And
it's so good because Johnny Knoxville character, who doesn't have any sort of situation, is pretending to, but he has to like hide because he's just busting his shit. Like it's such a good fucking funny line, and the delivery is so perfect by this actor of just like, when the fuck did we get ice cream?
And then I've been saying it to each other non-stop lately.
It's after it as well when he does the whole like, we were doing this and doing this and that, and the guy turns around and goes and looks at another one of the actors and goes, did you get ice cream? It's not just like a one line. It's the movie itself is problematic. Funnily enough, not for the reasons you think. Like I said, it's more for like some of the things they make jokes about. They make a lot of like transphobic and homophobic jokes in it, so it is definitely a problematic movie. But admittedly, not immediately for the things that you assume that it's problematic for, especially.
I mean, still kind of problematic for the way that they handle some of the situations.
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
But back to the non-problematic stuff of us.
Back to this party getting ice cream. Where was I on that? Yes. Silas, as you're attached to the Spelljammer helmet, as you're moving over this meeting of this, you start to see a point where trees become sparse. But there's still a canopy. It's just more megafauna. Large bush and bracken, and then eventually gives way to large mushroom-like clusters. Before you do see, similar to the entrance to your grove, a circle. But this circle is mushrooms, not fey flowers with a wooden arch like yours is. It's about 300 feet below you.
Anyone got Featherfall?
Ooh,
I mean, we could just hold Jasek as he flies down.
Jasek just kind of just goes,
wait, no,
but I have a swan dive.
Oh, sorry.
I have a levitate. I could cast that on Jasek if he needs a little help getting down. I don't know if that'll help you get down.
I don't need help getting down. I assumed he was asking for all of you.
Jasek, every single one of us has wings of some form.
Great, I'll meet you on the ground.
Bran, please don't jump out just to prove a point.
From the front of the ship to superhero land, and as I kind of not Pocahontas swan dive, I kind of fall, kind of use a little bit of that. You've seen the
it's just the God of War thing.
The opening of X-Men. The reanimated series where Cyclops just fucking blasts the ground to land.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing the blasting. Instead, I'm falling, and then as I'm getting close, I'm just gonna go to rage, and I'm gonna fucking land. Roll the 300-foot falling damage.
How many reactions do I need to catch him out of the air?
Just wait.
Do we just let him?
Yes.
Yeah. Because I'm aura farming right now because I'm gonna land. I'm gonna land in this crater of boom, stand up, and then just healing hands myself as I brush off the dust on my shoulders.
Yeah. It's okay. If he dies, it costs me nothing to true resurrection.
I was about to say, we'll pick up your broken...
That's actually what happens. It's just splat! Resurrection. Great.
We'll pick up your broken body if this doesn't work out the way you wanted it.
Oh my god,
Don't worry.
guys.
No, it's
This
fine.
is the new strategy. This is just the new strategy. You drop Jasek on top of everything, and I splat, and then you just bring me back. And you drop me again. You just keep dropping me on
How
shit.
does that help, though? How does that help us?
Have you ever Baldur's Gate? You just fall on things as an owlbear. Jasek's kind of big and heavy. You just fall on shit.
He's not, he's not the size of an owlbear, and also you need to cast enlarge on the owlbear for it to work fully.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay. So, Talus is gonna look at Silas and be like, "You're marrying that idiot," and then she's gonna dive down. She's got her wings, so whatever.
Should we Fortnite fly and just like?
Yeah.
Where are we dropping, babe?
What?
20, 28.
You'll just call after. You don't get to judge my idiot. Go talk to yours. I love my idiot.
Oh, she's gonna shout back. At least I don't have to witness his stupidity all the time.
48.
I get a break.
55.
Commitment issues much?
Yes.
66. 71. 71 halved. You will take 35. Non-magical bludgeoning damage as you hurtle 300 feet to the ground. Yeah, because
it's bludgeoning.
It caps at 20d6.
Wow.
And
Yeah,
because
it's
I do have
dumb the way. Yeah.
I do have a table rule now about fall damage, but that's not a table rule that we have discussed yet because you guys have always been smarter than jumping off of a 300-foot drop.
Hey man, we are damn near level 20. Like, let me fucking superhero land.
I agree.
And be cool with this. Let me aura farm.
I agree.
Now
That being said, if this was 1,000 feet, 1,500 feet, 2,000, 5,000, I can understand just splatting at the end. Doesn't matter that it's capped 20 d6.
So now this is my rule now as I've seen this gonna happen. Same rules from 0 to 200 feet, caps out at 20 d6. From 201 to 500 feet, the damage you take is doubled. It's treated as vulnerable as you hit essentially terminal velocity, and anything from 500 feet upwards, you hit the ground, you go unconscious. If it's 1,000 feet or above, you're dead. And as a reminder, you fall 500 feet per round.
Yeah.
Bren, I have a question of velocities and speed.
Please don't make me do math.
No.
No.
You can make it a simple answer. From the time Jasek lands to the time I would fly down, is he like just starting to stand up?
No, you fall at a rate that can cover 500 feet per 6 seconds. That's in the rules. That's confirmed.
Oh, okay.
When you jump off of something, you are falling fast enough that in 6 seconds you will traverse 500 feet.
Cool. I'm not gonna spread my wings until I get to the very bottom, and then I'm gonna come up, and then just kind of like knock him back down after he stands up.
No, you are not.
Yeah, that's going to be an
to.
opposed athletics check.
That's fine. I will try it.
He's raging.
I am raging. I just jumped off the ship, landed at 300 feet, did a cool superhero land, stood up. I have taken more damage from my own teammates than this fucking jump.
Challenge accepted.
Point is, Jasek lands and kind of like looks back as you guys are coming down. He's like, and then Bran, we're gonna, what was it, 30 something?
35 hit points.
We're gonna 35 healing hands.
35 healing hands. That's a lot of hands.
You just lay on hands yourself, easing
Just
off.
like-
It's really just minor bruising on your knees.
Oh, don't get me wrong. When I'm an old satyr, Silas can be like, This is why you shouldn't have jumped off the ship so much. Oh, my knees! My
And
dang
Silas is the exact same age because
ankles.
he's immortal.
Back when I was an adventurer, I jumped 300 feet and took almost no damage. And what are you like
Alright.
now, Grandpa?
No,
Now
yeah,
I have no kneecaps.
I've had to replace my knees with adamantium.
Arthritis? I've got lich arthritis.
Okay,
Arthritis?
hear me
I
out.
never heard of her.
Let me just amputate your limbs and regenerate them.
It's so dark when you think about it. Good lord. Also, I feel like we should enter this as like one of our most off-topic sessions that we've ever had. I'm sure it's not
Oh,
the
yeah.
most,
We're
but it's definitely getting up there.
This is good to be-
You're right.
Play
Lock
it.
in, everyone.
All right,
I
guys,
just
we're
fucking
on Game
jumped off
Jones
this-
this
I've been
session.
here.
We gotta
Talus,
make
I
up for the
wanna
rest
fucking
of
hear
it.
Talus comes down. Leonid, Silas, what about yourselves?
I'll fly down with Talus just at a much slower speed because I think my wings are kind of shit in comparison to Talus's and Silas's. I think they're only 30 feet per second.
Talus is mostly because she fuels herself with like roid rage.
That's true.
Hmm.
You
Yeah,
come
I'll
down-
jump.
Okay, you jump. You're going to take.
I mean, no. He'll sorry for
sorry
him, like
for him.
catch himself at the end. Like I'm gonna plummet and take that speed, and then break it at the end, like break the fall.
Cool. Got
land.
you.
Go from there.
I think Leonid's gonna actually fly down because he's not comfortable with his wings just yet, and he's kind of scared of dying.
Oh,
So
fair.
y'all will be
Fair.
waiting a good few minutes for him.
That's okay. I have to cast a ritual. That being said, yeah. So Bran, upon landing, like, and waiting for Leonid to get down, looking around, is there anything immediately threatening in the area, or is it kind of just?
No, but nothing immediately threatening. But pretty much anywhere you go in the Vardenvale, there's always a canopy of green above you. Here, that canopy is there, but it's less verdant. It's more the hoods of gigantic megafauna mushrooms blocking out the sun.
Yeah.
You guys are in dim light right now.
Oh,
The
Okay.
ground that you're walking on, here, you're okay. But you know, going forward, going into what you expect you're going to have to go into, it's going to become difficult terrain.
Mhm.
You can
Right.
hear the sound of bugs buzzing around. There's that earthy smell. Don't know if you guys have ever been near a swamp or a bayou. There is that very earthy scent that hits straight away. But there's an underlying musky sweetness to the air here. I think the only one who might understand it, and this is a might, would probably be Talus. But this would depend very much on your choice. Either medicine or religion check could work here.
Let's go religion.
Hit me with a religion check.
Real quick, is it anything to do with the Nine Hells? Because
No, it's not.
No. Okay. All right. Well, that's not terrible. A 19.
On a 19, the musky sweetness you recognise immediately from the scent that kind of surrounds Erebos. It's the scent of decay. It's the scent of ketones breaking down, would be the way I'd put it if I'm talking medically. It's the scent of things rotting.
Do I sense like necrotic energy, Bran?
All over the place.
This is bad.
Oh,
It's
Hey, Brandon.
this is death. Like death manifest.
death isn't bad, Talus. Don't you of all people know that?
It's bad for the living when it's not their time.
Hey, Bran. Have
Yeah.
we long rested?
I long rested on the ship because
The ship was traveling for 10 hours. I'm going to assume that you guys... Yeah.
Cool.
Generally,
Just
if
making
you
sure.
guys are traveling a distance longer than 8 hours, unless you say to me, specifically, I want to do this, or I'm choosing to not rest so I can do this, I'm going to make the assumption you long rest.
I was just making sure. I was starting to smell combat in the air, and I was like, how screwed are we?
Oh, that's actually a good thing. I need to do that and then remove the points of damage. Uh-oh. What the fuck? Oh, I accidentally reset my hit point
Oh,
maximum. Is there a way?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you just gotta go back in and add it all back up.
Ah,
Put it all back in. I'm so sorry.
Bran?
What?
could I have hold on. I thought I had
That's
something.
fine. I got it. I fixed it.
Or did yeah.
Healing.
Can I detect magic?
Yeah, you can. Are you casting it or are you ritual casting?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast.
You cast it, and much like all of the Varden Vale, there is a faint aura of magic everywhere. When it comes to this mushroom circle that you've landed outside of, massive amount of conjuration magic. As is normal for things that are generally portals. Much like the fey circle outside of Silas's grove, it would seem this is an entrance to one of the Kokiri groves.
So what, you druids are doing necrotic magic now? Aren't you supposed to be about like life and shit?
Alice, what do you think healing magic is?
Well, I mean, there's your healing magic that you do, but I have my own, which is like I'm sucking the blood from somebody else to give to me or someone else.
Right. Right. I do necromancy all the time.
I understand.
And you're
you...
damn lucky for it. Of course we practice necromancy. We're
I'm just saying
manipulating the forces of life and death.
a whole fucking clan of necromancer druids? I would have thought you were way cooler if you did that.
Oh,
So it sounds like the real problem is Talus is just unhappy she wasn't invited.
Honestly.
I'm sorry you got stuck with me of all the surviving Kokiri.
what? No, don't say that.
God, can you shut up and let us banter? God.
Yeah, Jasek. Shut up and let us banter.
I just thought it was complaining, to be honest.
Me too.
There's a fine
Ray,
line
can
between
I
the
step
two.
through the portal?
Can
You want to step
Like if I
into the circle?
if I step into the
Woo.
step into the circle, what happens?
You step into the circle and you feel your body. It's as if you're twisted and pulled in one direction.
Remember what happened to Grog?
Body split apart at the atom now. You're whipped around, and it's almost like you get put in a revolving door and spun really quickly. And when you stop, you're in an underground area. Very Underdark style. The place is illuminated, still dimly lit, but illuminated by glowing megafauna, mushrooms. And around you, you can see bodies standing vacant, covered in mushroom growths. So you guys watch Talus get whipped away in front of you. What do you guys want to do here?
I'm gonna dispel magic the fucking portal, because who does she think she is walking into a fucking corrupted druid grove without her team and without discussion?
Oh, you're just gonna remove it for her to
You want to talk about druids and decay, rot, experience in druid Alice.
That's fine.
Fucking god, no.
God,
I
you guys are all fucking so just. We should go help. We should.
No, the Silas shrugs and walks into the grove.
I'm gonna follow.
I do want to point out, you mentioned it's underground, and you also mentioned dim light. Silas is in the starry form, so 10 feet of bright light, 10 feet of dim, that's coming from him. That's just additional illumination in whatever area we're in.
Okay. You step through, that same effect happens, you're sucked through. Jacek, Leonid.
I follow, yeah.
Same.
Shwip, shwip, shwip. And you guys are sucked through. You guys come in, you see the exact same thing as Talus. Bodies are, they're not, to reiterate, the bodies aren't standing uniformly. They look as if they look as if they were walking around, going about their day, doing something, and then something just made them stop.
Okay. I am going to
Preemptively?
Yeah. No, yeah. That's, I know words. I'm gonna preemptively cast Pass Without a Trace on us, just for cuz. Just cuz I can. I wanna make sure we're good for whatever happens. I don't know. It feels comforting. I'll cast Pass Without a Trace, but I'm also gonna just kind of make my way out.
Brian, as I entered into the portal, since Detect Magic lasts up to 10 minutes, am I sensing the same kind of magic from the Mushroom Circle portal as I am now that I'm here?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's still an operational portal.
Sorry, I meant that there's still that, like, necrotic shit that I'm sensing.
Oh, here
Yeah.
Here the necrotic sense of it is much more vibrant. Here, back in the Vardenvale, there was a kind of vague aura of all the schools of magic. The Vardenvale is choked in magic.
Yeah.
The forest is very literally alive. If it does not want you there, it will fucky-wucky you until you leave. Here the magic seems different. It's still that kind of deep-rooted, ancient, natural magic, but it is definitely more inclined towards necromancy and necrotic magic. Just like when you're in Silas's grove, in the Grove of the Stars, the magic has a much more divine, radiant nature to it.
Yeah. Okay.
They're not doing anything, right?
Nope, they're completely vacant.
Okay. Silas, do you know what is doing that to them?
No. Would you like to go find out?
if that's something that you would like, I don't know what else I can do to them other than like cut them down, but
And
don't
if
think
need
that's what we
arises,
need.
that's fine. Come on.
Fair enough.
Let's just... I'm very at peace with simply walking and seeing what happens. We might fight. We might not. This might be easy. Let's go. I'm just gonna lead the way. I'm a little beacon in the dark. Just follow me.
I'm following him.
Yeah, I'll follow.
As you make your way deeper into the grove, unlike yours, where when you first entered it, it was maybe 100-foot diameter, 50 feet to the centre, 50 feet the other side. And as you brought your grove back, it's now expanded to being about the size of a small village. This grove seems to still have its size, the size of a grove in its full power. It's quite large. You're talking like maybe a township. Multi-faceted. There are pieces of natural bark and megafauna that grows up, forming almost raised walkways into upper levels and such. All over it you can see these fungal humanoids. But then as you get a bit deeper into the grove, you see creatures that are also have fungal growths, still in the same way, vacant, dormant, not asleep, standing, moving, sitting, completely blank.
Okay. Do I get the sense, like as a druid, that it is because there is no master of this grove? Like they're not in any way being maliciously manipulated. Like they are simply lacking directive.
That's a safe assumption to make with no other evidence.
Right. Okay. And as of right now, you mentioned when Silas entered his grove for the first time that it felt incorrect and out of balance. Do I get the feeling that there's any kind of incorrectness, out of balance, like a rot or a source to it?
It's going to sound weird. Repeat that question to me again so I know I'm understanding it correctly.
When Silas initially entered his grove before he was purified,
Yep.
you told me that it felt corrupted. It felt like there was a wound in the grove, something that was.
You are wondering if this is corrupted in some way, but not corrupted in the same way as yours. Right. I've got you understood. Bit difficult to feel that this is not a natural magic you're used to being around. Your natural lean to magic is natural in its origin, very correct, but it's definitely more the nature of the communion between your world and the stars above it. How the pull of the stars affects how the world blooms or molts, how it grows and dies. This is all death here, baby. This is all, you're the upper part of the circle of life, now you've came to the underside of the circle.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would say that you feel there's definitely a skew in the balance. But not to a way that you can tell if this corruption is the same as yours, as the one that you experienced.
Yeah. I think Silas vividly kind of remembers his own death, temporarily short as that was. The aura, the presence of the grove itself reminds him of that time that he touched death. I'm gonna go ahead and take a second. He's going to reach down You tell me which would I think work better here, Bran, because
Mhm.
Silas is an Archdruid. I'm not. I want to either cast Commune with Nature or Druid's Grove. And the goal is to see if casting Druid's Grove empowers, enhances, brings the grove back to life, or forces anything out. Or it would be Commune with Nature to see if I can locate anything within the grove itself.
Let's see. Druid's Grove. Let's have a look.
I think that's low key just an area control thing. I don't know if that's I think that's thematic.
Or Commune with Nature.
Yeah. That's probably better.
I think Commune with Nature is probably going to be your best bet here.
Cool. That's a 1 minute thing, so I'll just I'll ask my group to cover me, and I'll take the minute to, crouch down, sink my fingers into the mud, and feel the earth beneath, let my mind sink down into the mycelium network that's interconnecting everything here, and let myself become rooted and part of it all, and just see what I feel, see what I sense.
Okay. You reach your fingers in and spread them through the dirt. The dirt here is less soil and it's more like wood that has rotted into that almost sawdust almost like spongy sawdust.
Okay. Yeah.
It's that kind of loamy, soft, rotted wood is what the ground's made of, and you dig your hands into it and you spread them out, and you begin to commune with nature. Over the course of the minute, is there anything you guys want to do while Silas is communing for a minute?
Silas said to cover him, and so J6's a little concerned of what that would mean. What does he need coverage from? Obviously, these things could maybe jump on attack now, but so J6 is with Toothy, make sure he's glaive and be at the ready.
You went all Mr. Roboto right there.
Toothy's a glaive and he's standing at the ready.
Sorry, I was letting Freya out. I'm coming back up. Yeah, Toothy, glaive, he's standing at the ready, kind of keeping watch of what's going on around us. If anything moves, he's going to kill it. If he looks back and something has changed its position from the last time he looked at it, he's going to be ready.
Okay. The rest of you guys, are you wanting to do anything for this minute while Silas communes?
I don't think so. Just as well, kind of standing at the ready. I'll stand within 5 feet of Silas so I can cast the wing shield, whatever it's called, in case shit hits the fan, which I doubt it will.
Talus, anything for you? Okay. As you reach down, you begin to commune with nature. You get to pick your 3 things that you want to know about this grove. But we have went a little bit over our usual time when we take a break, so what I'm going to do is we're going to jump away for a quick 15-minute break. When we come back, you'll have had time to think about what 3 pieces of information you want, and then we'll go from there. We're going to jump for a 15-minute break so that my party can get snacks, get a drink, have a bio break and whatever they need. We'll be back in 15 minutes, guys. Do not go anywhere. Cheery bye. Hi guys, we're back, and we discovered that Dan, while also being colorblind, can't play fucking charades.
I want to be
Great
clear,
fun.
you're the only one.
What a
Once
rude
again,
thing to call out.
I have
on
better things to
stream.
do with my time than learn the intricacies of charades.
Do you know what,
Yeah,
Dan?
he was born with the internet, okay? He didn't need entertainment before that.
You know what, Dan? You're right, and I really like that your comeback there. Honestly, it had me tickled orange.
Don't know what that means. I don't know.
Because you're colorblind, so you can't tell the difference. So tickled pink becomes tickled orange.
Oh,
Joke's on you. I can tell the
love
difference
that.
between pink and orange. You should have said between tickled blue, because that I actually can't tell.
Oh, he's a blue. What is it? It's
What?
blue,
You
red,
got
and green,
pedantic
purple?
about the level of which you're colorblind.
If you're gonna insult me, do it right.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Everybody has weird things. If I look at numbers, my brain hurts.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Brad, check this out.
You're playing the wrong game.
No, do you know what? I actually can't look at the numbers. I have to look away, and in my mind, I have to imagine the words of the sum spelled out.
This guy just talking about other things that other people can't do. Let's just bring it back to I can't
Shit,
picture
fuck
things. This is he's just trying to be mean to everybody.
Between any of us, how are we functioning? Okay, Dan can't. Dan thinks that the primary colour scale goes purple, brown, orange. Gil can't picture an apple. I can't look at math. And Ruthie's a heartless, soulless automaton. Like, what the fuck?
What, is Charlie the functional
I
one
was
in
gonna
that
say,
group?
where's Charlie's fucked up?
Why is Charlie the balanced one in this group?
I am functioning. I am medicated, bitch.
The only normal one here is Jack, and he's not even potty trained.
The only normal one is Charlie, and he's overworked thanks to the economy.
I've created a level of inner peace with the state of constantly being tired.
I think that's just called being high.
the fact that you said I've created a level of inner peace with the exact same energy of somebody who's just went, I don't have anything else to live for, was so ironic. It was amazing. I've created a level of inner peace. The world could end right now and I would not care.
I mean, that could be inner peace, man. That's. Sorry, dude.
I love that we can have these conversations.
Yes. The cycle is what it is, and I am merely a cog in it.
Speaking of cycles,
It just be
Druid
like that.
Grove. Charlie, have you thought about the 3 pieces of information you want to get about this Druid Grove?
I even sent them to you, and I meant to tell you on the break so you could look at them, but I didn't, and said, here we are.
That's fine.
Okay, bye.
Okay, right. Yes, and yes. We'll go in order. You learn that deeply encroached in the roots of this place, and when I say roots, I mean those very deep, far-spreading roots that mycelium and fungus have.
How are you going over there, babe?
When you reach into a network of roots like trees and such, it's a living, breathing organism. You can feel that. But it's like reaching into a person and getting a vague sense of their veins and such. You're touching this and it feels like it's almost borderline telepathy. You're connecting with a vast microscopic network of neural pathways. And deeply rooted in each of them, there is something unnatural, something wrong, something rotten woven into them. The commune spell will tell you that there is a deep influence of the abyss here. Number 2.
That's wonderful.
Yes, there is a powerful undead here. It does not belong. Does the spell give you the location?
I do not think it gives you precise location.
Okay.
Uh,
Then
well, for example, you could determine the location of powerful undead in the area. That's literally one of the examples. Never mind. Don't listen to
okay.
me.
So you would gain information about an entity known as the Hollow. It's located somewhere in the deeper. You through this you learn that there's a deeper lower layer to this circle, and you feel that they're in those deeper layers. They are equal parts plant and undead. Whoever they were before is long lost. They are known only as the Hollow. They have extended themselves beyond what this grove's doctrine was. They have pushed themselves beyond that, and through that they have broken that doctrine as they draw from everything around them to sustain their unnatural lifespan. And the third one would be buildings. Not so much building, but a structure certainly. There is a tree. As with all groves, there is a tree here that is the focal communion with the Varden Vale on both sides of the planar wall. The tree here is not a mushroom, it's not a tree, it's something of both.
Mm-hmm.
And its roots extend through the planar wall. It very literally creates a neural link between here, a place where, very much like your grove, you're outside of the material plane, but not quite on another plane of existence, somewhere in between,
Mm-hmm.
and the material plane itself. It seems to be the key connecting structure where all of these neural pathways seem to conjoin together into some kind of large megafauna prehistoric radio tower.
Okay. Speculative here. So when we first went to the Grove of Stars, there was a corruption. At that point, the Grove did not have a lot of inherent power. It, wasn't communicating, it wasn't capable of being claimed, and it wasn't, not until the rot was cleansed. Finding the leader does no good before the Grove can even accept it. If we cleanse the rot, it's more likely the Grove can help us find the leader. Yeah. I mean, that's what Silas is going to run with. So he will pull himself out of this trance, and he will be like, ooh, dead. Ugh. Okay. No, Talus is right. There's bad dead here. Shut up. I don't even want to... I'm so glad you're muted right now, and I don't actually have to hear this.
Oh.
Haha.
I fucking told you. Maybe next time listen. Mr. Oh, I know so much about druid magic. Me.
Yes, because you always listen to us.
We're not talking about me. That's normal for me.
Oh,
You're the
double
we should hear
standards and
everyone out.
hypocrisy. Oh, I see.
Yeah, again, we're
Oh,
talking
Silas,
about me
you have
here.
met Talus then.
Yeah.
I love that you guys think you're insulting me when I'm very aware of this.
This is wonderful. So there's a creature known as the Hollow at the heart of this grove. It is the essential function of this grove, the transition of life into death, rot, entropy, and decay, taken steps too far. It has to be purged, very much like the Hydra in my grove had to be purged, in order for things to be good from here. We're gonna go
Okay.
kill this thing. Sound good?
Purging sounds fun.
You
I'm
said
sure
it was an
that'll make-
undead?
It is an undead. Yes. And, well,
Okay.
Devilish is from the hells, demonic is from the abyss, right?
Yes.
Correct.
There's also something demonic to it.
Gross.
Concerning. To me particularly, because of what the abyss is. And who it's associated with.
Sir, could you elaborate on that? Some of us have brains that are a little bit slow sometimes.
The abyss is the whispered one's domain.
It's the whispered one.
The name we can't say.
You shall not be named.
Ah.
What did you say about my
Okay.
mother? Sorry. I thought some humor might lighten up the mood. I'm actually a little terrified.
So you're telling me that this group of druids were stupid enough to get involved with that asshat?
Stupid enough to get involved. When it comes to creatures like that, choice often becomes irrelevant. Not necessarily, you know, the abyss existed before him. It will exist after him, and this does not necessarily mean it was him. But we have an eye, and we have a book. The only thing we don't have is a hand. And if that's here, that's terrifying.
If it is
Well,
here,
if
then
it is, doesn't mean we can just kill him.
There
That would take a
is...
huge source
Listen.
of power from Kesselies.
He showed me an alternative timeline. One wherein I was never rescued. I gave in to rage and became a corruption, a blight, a flame. And I tried to fight him. I failed. I died. Alternative versions of Jasek and offended them as well.
Well, it sounds like those were shittier versions of you guys, so does it really count?
Absolutely. Here's the point. He showed this to scare me, to intimidate me, to show me that he's killed me before.
It
There was
sounds
an
like he's trying
arrogance.
to intimidate you to keep you away because he's scared of you. That's what it sounds like to me.
There
hold
was
on,
an
let him
arrogance
explain.
Because within his palace, there's a sword. A black sword, embedded in stone. What function does it serve? Why would a creature that powerful keep a sword within its own domain, so it is out of the hands of others? If he has a weakness, it's not the objects, it's that. And I need to learn about that. Until then, we should see if the hand is here. And if it's not, I'm sorry to drag you guys into another fight. It seems like all we do recently.
I
Well,
mean,
if
at
not,
least we're
then
good at it.
Apologize.
If not, we're still cleansing a grove that you need to take care of. I mean,
Correct. We're gonna
Still
have to
needs to
fight it
happen.
either way.
Alright. I'm going to lead us down into the deeper networks. It's waiting near the great tree that marks the center of the grove of the Soviet network.
Let's go
Nothing
kill an
here
asshole.
I don't think will attack us until we engage with it. I do not know what to expect. Its weaknesses, its strengths to be. I anticipate fire and light being effective.
I'm good at fire.
The rest of us are pretty good at light.
Hey, Leonid, do you want to give me that holy weapon you always do?
I certainly can, unless y'all want me to have the major healing on deck ready to use. It's up to you.
Oh, maybe you just hold off on that, just in case.
I mean, I can make it work if need be. I think if we're going against undead, having some extra power might be helpful. So, hold on. How long is holy weapon?
I don't remember, but I assumed it was like, I mean, it does extra radiant damage, so I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
can
concentration
always...
up to an hour. I mean, I'm guessing. Should I
Oh,
wait
I would
until combat
wait,
starts?
yeah.
Okay.
I would wait.
I was looking at the same thing with the Glamorous Companion. It's also up to an hour, so like I didn't want to
I always
cast that
forget
just
to
yet.
do this. I always forget to do this. Well,
Taking foresight.
I did not. I haven't leveled up, so I can't switch it out. But we should use the one foresight that we have if you want to use that on a 9th level. If you want to use a 9th level, that's what I mean.
Didn't prepare foresight in complete honesty.
It's fair.
It'd be like that.
And
Hey,
well,
Jason,
yeah,
do you
this
want
is
to
gonna
go
be what's
fast
gonna
again?
be.
sure, but let's kind of.
Oh no. Yeah, later. I just just
everyone
gonna crash.
gather around really quick. If we're going to a fight, then this may be helpful. And I am going to give everyone within 30 feet of me aid at the 4th level spot, which will give everybody 15 maximum hit points for 8 hours. So just make a note in your temporary hit points that you have 15 max hit points.
Can these be healed back?
Yes.
Yes,
They're not
okay.
temporary.
So
it
I'm
is
just...
your hit point maximum has increased by 15 for
Can we
8
add
hours.
temporary HP onto that?
Yes, because it's not
yes,
temporary
because
hit
it's
points.
not temporary HP.
I'm just saying for the purposes of
This fight.
D&D Beyond, I guess
Yeah,
that's how I've been.
I just put my maximum HP up 15 points.
Yeah. Oh, I guess you can just go into the thing and it says
And edit
a
it.
max HP modifier.
Yeah.
15. Neat. Okay. Yeah, just do that. Just go to your max hit point and add 15.
Sick.
Pretty wicked awesome.
I think so.
Then I will follow.
Okay.
Fucking go, Druid man.
You
Silas
make your way.
will... Yeah.
Silas will go. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, Silas will kind of just let, the network, the pathway that he felt when communing with nature guide him down through the layers of the cave, navigating through the system, through the terrain, and making his way towards the tree.
Making your way towards that tree. As you move, you guys will all become aware of this. Passive perception needed for this is a 12.
Got it.
Oh, I got that.
I got that.
I actually did that one.
Gradually, as you get closer and closer, more of these vacant bodies, their heads will start to follow you.
Oh, they're moving. They're moving. Don't like that.
As you eventually get to this tree structure, and you can see from here, this is where you would start to go down into the lower layers. You can see 2 tunnels branching off and going down deeper into the ground from this tree. But at this tree there is standing... As you turn towards it, there's like a walkway that goes up towards the tree. And standing lining the walkway, there are bodies. Aware, watching bodies. far ahead, about 60 foot up this pathway, there's what looks to be something that looks very strange, standalone from what is here. There is some form of armor wearing humanoid here, covered in mushroom growths and mossy and fungal spreads across his body.
Gross.
Behind him, two troll-like creatures. They are more fungal growth than they are original flesh creature. And this thing speaks. What does the living do amongst those who have shrugged off the coil?
Whatever the fuck you want.
The living do what we always do. Persist until our demise. This grove needs to be reclaimed. It has a purpose to serve. To protect the transition from life to death.
This grove has no purpose other than to prolong, to endure.
How far away are they?
60 feet.
60 feet?
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. That's cool. I'm just gonna cast Sunburst on them.
Oh, we're going right into it. All right.
I didn't
Yeah.
care how big the room was. I said I,
mean,
cast Fireball.
Yeah, like Silas will say, if you will not release this growth, I will take it. He's gonna hold out his hand and he's gonna let this 8th level spell fly.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, we're going.
Woo. Silas said, fuck you. This is my grove.
Well, it's not mine, but it's... So, brilliant sunlight flashes in a 60-foot radius, centered on a point you choose within range. So, you know,
Right on top of him.
just right over there, you know? We're going to be right outside that radius, but they're not.
I'm going to assume they'll take half damage here with a total of 29.
On their Constitution saving throw?
Con save, yes.
Yes.
Silvery barbs.
Except that undead have disadvantage on this saving throw.
Oh, maybe no silvery barbs.
Then let's just hold on a moment.
Well, don't you have... Silvery Barbs is after the outcome. They have to re-roll it, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
I believe it's
so hold on to
after the dice
It's-
roll before you know if they succeed
Correct.
or not.
Yeah.
With that being at disadvantage, the first dice roll, I'll be honest, was a 15 for the total of 29. The second dice roll is an 11 with a total of 25.
Can I use my reaction to whoa? Their
Whoa.
their attack. Yeah.
Is that a D6?
Cosmic Omen, whoa. It's a D6. Yeah. Off.
25 minus 4 becomes 21.
Oh gosh. Does anybody have anything?
I unfortunately don't. Not until I've cast something.
I don't have anything that I can, like, change or update other people.
Can I use silvery barbs if we already know that it's passed?
Yeah,
Well,
mine.
Exceeds. Yeah, it does say if it succeeds on an attack roll.
Oh, but this is
Or-
an attack.
This is
Wait,
an
when
attack
you
roll.
succeeds on an attack roll, ability check or saving throw, so I can use it.
Yep.
All right,
yeah,
silvery
you're good.
barbs, roll again.
All
Nice.
right, last try.
19.
Ah, Wait, total or on the die?
19 total.
Oh.
Oh!
Hey.
Fail, isn't it?
That's a fail. Yeah, that's a fail.
Okay.
It was a save DC of 20. Okay. All right. So on a failed save, a creature takes 12d6 radiant damage and is blinded for 1 minute. 12d6
Okay,
radiant damage.
The creature cannot be blinded, I'll tell you that one for a start.
That's okay.
Sure.
42 radiant damage.
42 radiant damage, awesome. You place your hand out, a mote of sunlight appears in your hands and rips forward with all the velocity and dazzling brilliance of the very star itself. Eventually, when the bright light fades, this being is still standing there. Charred, but largely unaffected. However, all around you, these undead fungal growth creatures here, several of them charred husks have fallen to the ground. As they will say, as this happens, they heft up their weapon, a blade covered in this white, almost powdery looking fungal growth. And they will say, "Here, it is not death which will save you." And they will start to make their way forward. And I think we wrap there.
What?
I think we wrap there rather than getting one round of combat out.
Fair.
Yeah, I want to wrap there.
Yeah.
I wanna come in next session full throttle into the combat instead of, hey, let's try and pick up and keep it. That we've started this off quite well. I like that we didn't get a monologue. I'm gonna be very real on that. I like that there was a creepy beginning and then just a kamehameha. So I wanna that there.
Okay.
But I am going to give you an after credit scene though.
Love it.
Deep beneath this tree, we can hear vaguely above the sound of this sunbeam lashing out and striking against this warrior. But down beneath this ancient, soft, malleable, rotted tree, woven into the exposed cortex of its core, not 50 feet below you, a being with a collar of pulsing fungal hood, a long garb of trailing, rotted plant matter. All of this holding together the vague remnants of something that is equal parts bone and plant. As green light fills it and this undead creature takes a deep lean forward, and the green light reaches its eyes, bringing it to awareness. It then starts to make its way up towards the sounds of the combat.
Uh-oh.
That is where that's where we're going to leave it for today. I'm also going to drop into the Discord an image of what this is that you're looking at. But other than that, thank you very much for coming to see us today, folks. I hope that you've enjoyed what you've seen. If you have, great. If you haven't, well, awesome.
Let us
can we
know.
do better?
Let us know.
Yeah. Tell us what worked. Tell us what didn't.
Shenanigans is always fun, but
Yeah, also kind of strange that you watch this whole thing if you didn't like it. Like, what's the point, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you got like
Are you just a
really.
hater?
Like, I think it's time. Like, when you're done lying to us, you should look in the mirror and stop lying to yourself.
Mm.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, that's definitely what should happen. But anyway,
Type of chaos, the one campaign that bullies the watchers.
yeah,
Sorry.
that's what we like to do. Who am I going to give our lovely little MVP today? Got to do MVP. I think MVP for me is going to go to. Honestly, I think for me, I think it's going to be Jacek with the superhero pose jump. I like the aura farm. I'm going to be real about it, guys. Right? I'm a sucker for a good aura farm. That's mine. Very, very plain, very, very basic. I'm going to just chuck it out there. Charlie, what about yourself?
I admittedly missed a portion of the session, so I don't know everything that transpired.
You missed Leonid cutting open a glass ball with his sword, and his sword reading him for filth for needing 5 hits to do it.
Yeah, it wasn't anything too crazy.
I mean, so
So
there
Snicker
is
Snack gets the award.
like I do think that it's really cool that this has been a long-term curse that you've just kind of taken on the chin and like have found a long game way to get rid of it. But I wasn't there for that, so sorry. I'm gonna give it to Talus for sheer attitude
By semantics.
and because Ruthie is the best. Sorry, I'm not even pretending to be unbiased right now.
Oh my god, stop it.
Damn. Sorry, guys.
He hits on me better than my husband.
whoa!
I
So
totally
we have-
just threw an election.
I hit on you all the time.
So we have one for Gil and one for Ruthie. Thank you very much for stirring that pot there, Charlie. That was great. Moving on, Ruthie, where's your vote
Yeah.
going to go?
Wait, can I go next?
Go Lane. Yeah.
I just want to put Ruthie in an awkward position. I think Charlie did great because I love the walking into the lair. One, communing with his mom and all that. Yeah, like it's a meaningful thing. Sure, but also, I love a good cut off the boss before the monologue, and I love that we're at a high enough level where it's not even stupid anymore. It's just like we can talk shit because we can do that. So I'm giving it to Charlie. All right, now it's on you.
No, that's fine because fuck you. That's literally what I was gonna do. Is Charlie gets it for, in my opinion, having Talus vibes of fuck your dumbass monologue. I cast Fireball. I really like that. It's the I'm not fucking around. I don't have time to listen to your bullshit. Let's go.
Absolutely
Yeah,
love
that's fine.
that. So Charlie is going to be taking the MVP for today's session. But out of curiosity, Gil, who are you going to hand it to?
I was gonna give it to you, Bran, for the Snicker Snack. Like, just the sheer audacity of having to go after Dan and Leonid. I'm just like, oh my god, come on, you're swinging, you're not hitting it. Just, it was great. I loved it.
Swing and hit.
If it could go to Snickers, if it could go to Snicker Snack, it goes to the DM. Role playing the Snicker Snack. It's great.
I very much appreciate it. With that, though, our MVP award for tonight does go to our boy Charlie 182.0. You have a portrait roll that you can lock back for anything. If you already have a portrait roll, one will replace the other. You cannot have both.
I have a 6. It could be
Ooh.
it could be really useful.
You already have a 6, or you rolled a 6?
I rolled a 6.
Okay, great. That's good. That's spicy.
All right. Then, with that being that, thanks very much for coming to see us, folks. If you liked what you're seeing, you should check us out at World Tree Quest on all of our social medias. The only one we're not using is X for obvious reasons. And if you like the
Fuck
stuff that
Elon
I do,
Musk.
yeah, fuck Elon Musk. And if you like the things that I do personally, you can check me out at Oops All Brands. Again, everywhere but X. There is going to be some posts coming, hopefully some point next week, in reference to some subclasses that I made up set in the world of Atuma. First one I'm going to be talking about will be an artificer subclass known as the Mechgineer. It's basically the dreadnoughts from Warhammer 40k. They have interchangeable arms and you can hit a self-destruct button.
Okay.
I'm going to start talking a little bit about the things I create. As you know, quite a lot of the stuff that's in the quite a lot of the content that is in these campaigns is homebrewed. So I figured maybe time to get some of the things out there a little bit and let people see what they can get themselves involved in. If Atuma ever becomes a book, which is the dream. That's the dream. But that's it for me.
That's
So
a
I'm going
good
to pass on to my lovely players and let them plug themselves and see if there's anything that they would like to let us know about.
I giggle every time at that, and I have to just it's finally coming up. I have to say, you say let them plug themselves, and I just
Ren, we can't do that on stream.
No, that's what happens after stream.
no, we plug
Gil.
each other. We're
Yeah,
friends.
anything-
Wait, you finally want to plug?
Friends don't let each other plug alone.
Gil,
Sorry, Brand.
what is there anything you would like to plug at all?
Yeah,
aside
Trump's
from
poll.
aside from our friend.
You can check me out on Mondays, 7:30 p.m. CST on Loaded Dice Adventures on Twitch. We've had a couple on-off sessions of just life and things coming up, but I think we're going to be back to a more regular schedule. So come check us out. Other than that, I should say, that is Loaded Dice Adventures. Other than that, Ruthie and I will be at Gen Con in 3 weeks, so we're super excited about that.
You can say hi to my husband. Please don't speak to me. I don't like humans.
So if you do see us, you can say hi. We may or may not recognize you. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of things, and it's a lot of stuff. But if you are going, have fun, stay safe, stay healthy, shower deodorant. Otherwise, yeah, that's all we got.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for that, Gil. What about yourself, Charlie? Anything you would like to plug at all?
Alright, so Tides of Chaos, I think we might be back here next week. Is that true? Are we all good for next week?
Next
we're gonna
week-
have to look around and ask.
everything next week is a maybe, because I'm in York.
Yeah, that's right.
And it'll depend on one, internet, which should be okay because it's an apartment. They've usually got better internet, but it's mostly around where people will be sleeping. If there's a room I can stream in without bothering people, so it's a big maybe.
We already designated that we're not playing Welcome to the Academy for that reason, so probably not next week, being completely honest with you guys. But Welcome to the Academy will come back in a couple weeks. It's another really fun campaign here about a bunch of college students trying to save the world.
Like most college students.
Like most college students, right?
I don't know. College students just trying to get by.
Just your average
You know.
college experience, struggling to
Yeah.
pass exams, trying to get a date, and trying to save the world.
Really, that's it. It's a save the world college dating sim. It's great fun
With your friends.
with magic. With magic
Everyone
and
has
with your
love
friends.
interests except me, so it's just like
Aw.
real life. Just kidding.
Oh,
Not at all, actually.
In all fairness, he did start courting someone, and then when it turned out to be Strahd's daughter, he was like, I don't know.
No, I knew
man.
I knew she was Strahd's daughter when I tried to court her. It was more the fascism that was the turn off.
it's not who her
valid
dad
turnoff.
was.
Listen, I don't judge people based on their family. I judge people based on their actions and their values.
It's not who her dad was. It's just the fact that she thinks that vampiric species should be superior to the mortal species of Barovia, and that she wants to turn the human beings there into cattle stock.
Yeah, that just wasn't doing it for me. So,
Speaking of the Zarevich family, next session Eldwin will be releasing an already written article about the Zarevich family that is absolutely going to make him an enemy of the Zarevich family. And if
Yeah,
you'd
it's
like
gonna be
to
fine.
see that, you should really come. It will be great fun. Other than that, that's it for me. And if you see me out in the real world, no, you didn't.
Thank you very much for that, Charlie. Ruthie, anything for you at all?
Here on Tuesdays, and like my husband said, we'll be at Gen Con, and just repeating, he's a super friendly social person. I am not. Don't take it offense, as an offense. I will just hide.
That's very true. I've known Ruthie for years, and I have hugged them all of 3 times.
That's more than a lot of people have.
And I'm one of the close friends.
My best friend has hugged me twice in my life.
I've hugged more than the best friend.
look at me. I am the best friend now.
I am the best friend now. Thanks very much, Ruthie. Thank you. Dan, what about yourself?
Same thing back here at some point, and the Academy probably week after next, for all the wonderful reasons that Charlie mentioned. I don't think there was anything else, so yeah. And if you see me in person, just take a minute to realize how small the world is and how we're all a lot more connected to each other than we think. But probably don't talk to me, just because it's just probably
You guys
not
are
a good
weird.
idea.
Bill is the only social human in this fucking group.
No, I don't know you.
But you'll never know them unless you talk to them and say hi.
But I don't
A
want this parasocial.
stranger
I've
is-
watched
A
you,
stranger
Yeah.
is
I've watched you,
just a friend.
and now I
you've
think we should be
never
friends
met.
based on that.
No, I'm not a friend.
I'm conditioned so that
Stranger
if I
is
were
just a
approached
friend you haven't
and they
met.
were like, "Oh my gosh, I watch you all the time. I love Silas," I'd be convinced you sought me out and stalked me down. That's just how my brain's wired. So probably
If you told
avoid
me
that
you
by
love
just
Talus, I
being
think you have a
real.
really fucked up brain.
I love Talus.
Which, same.
Well, that doesn't dispute anything we didn't already know before.
This is awesome. Hey, bye.
My friends.
Yeah, that's a really long extra.
If that's it from my players
Oh.
and that's it from me, well then that's it from us. Thanks very much for coming to see us today, folks. I have been your DM of Doom, Oops All Brands, or World Tree Quest here on Twitch. With me today we've had my lovely, my amazing, my beautiful, my stunning, my absolutely chaotic cast. We have had Big Gilly Styles, we've had Just Dan, we've had Ruthless Rogue, and we've had our MVP for today's session. We've had Charlie 182.0. From all of us here at World Tree Quest, good night, stay safe. There's a reason I don't eat mushrooms. They might turn into a fungus that will infect you and turn you into a plague zombie. Also, don't pull a finny. Good night, folks. Good night.